I wrote the book and developed The Millionaire Satanist in 2013 because after many years of achieving success in my own life, I decided to share the practical concepts that have worked for me time and time again with those who have the ambition, will, and intellect to achieve their desires. The culmination or review of the material in The Millionaire Satanist is represented in the 13 Satanic Rules of Business. These rules are the foundation on which my success, and with some work, your success, can be achieved. This 13-part video series discusses the 13 rules and how you can apply them to your benefit. In this video, we're going to take a look at rule number 4. Rule number 4 is, or rather reads, a secret that is told is no longer a secret. A secret that is kept to oneself and can be applied as a deciding factor in a business transaction or personal relationship has the potential of a thermonuclear device. As we go about our daily affairs, we find ourselves from time to time being privy to information about someone or something that is not available or readily known by a great deal of people. This information, because it is not known by everyone or obvious to many people, is known as restricted information or a secret, simply because it is restricted in who may know it, either because the keepers or knowers of this information have decided to limit the people they share it with, or the information is unavailable to most people because to most it is obscure. If a piece of restricted information comes your way, either by someone sharing it with you or through your own observation or research, you must evaluate it to determine if it is useful to you in your current or future situation. If you feel it may be of use to you, you must make your best effort to confirm and verify the information is true without revealing the actual information you have. Then you must consider how you could use this information to your advantage, and what is the impact or aftershock, if you will, should this information ever get out. In your analysis, you must consider the long and short-term impact, the positive and negative sides, and who will directly and indirectly be affected if it ever got out. As well, a great deal of restricted information may only be of value for a specific period of time. It may have an expiry date, or as some would say, a time to live, TTL, date. This restricted information is what is known as a secret. The difference between a secret and a rumor is that a secret can be verified and is attributable to a reliable, unbiased source, whereas a rumor is based on assumption and is attributed to a biased or subjective source. There is no power or legitimate control to be realized by acting on or spreading a rumor, with the exception of feeding one's own ego and vanity. However, a secret utilized at the right time can provide the ultimate advantage. When someone shares a secret with you, if they have done so either genuinely or inadvertently, they have demonstrated they have a certain level of trust or comfort with you. Thus, in order we'll say not to cut off this information pipeline, it may be necessary not to betray this trust or relationship by revealing the secret to another. However, you may still be able to use this information indirectly to influence your plans and actions to your advantage without making it obvious you were aware of this secret or how you came upon it. Keeping a secret for many is one of the most difficult things to do, as it is human nature to want to establish our superiority, to feel that we're on the inside track, and in order to receive temporal approval and external validation from others. However, this is both a counterproductive and dangerous path to undertake. But, if anything, the situation of keeping a secret to oneself underscores the need that we should strive to require emotionally nothing outside our own conviction, as ultimately our own self-survival and realizing our personal goals depend upon it. Being in possession of restricted information, a secret on a subconscious level, provides a sense of power and control above those around you. It actually adds an altered state of consciousness to your own perception. As a result, this enables you to look deeper into the situations around you with an eye to further opportunity. At this point in our discussion, two of my favorite quotes come to mind. The first quote is, The world is filled with obvious things that nobody ever notices. This is a quote from Sherlock Holmes and relates to your ability to see things, connections, that remain restricted or secretive to many because a majority of people cannot connect the dots, as it were. This is one of your personal advantages. The second, a military quote, goes, "Real power is never having to respond." And it's applicable to the altered state of consciousness provided via your subconscious, which manifests in confidence and greater control in how you perceive your surroundings. Thus, in keeping that secret to yourself, it elevates how you move in the world. Keeping a secret to yourself is internally powerful. Using or leveraging that secret to your advantage at the right time, should that time ever come, to further you or your cause is a real game changer. The timing of doing this is critical. It must be done at a time when no one sees or suspects it coming, let alone from your own corner. It is both surprising and shocking. Be the surprise and the shocker. This concludes our fourth video in this video series on the 13 Satanic Rules of Business. If you haven't subscribed to this series or have missed some videos, you may subscribe by visiting www.themillionairesatanist.com. That's www.themillionairesatanist.com. Thank you for watching and your interest.